Accused of lying about her race and now stepping down from her position at the NAACP. Rachel Dolezal is the Spokane, Washington chapter president. She has identified as being black, but her family said they remember her as a blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl.
John Blackstone has been tracking the story for us from Spokane, and he joins us now by phone. John, we know now that she has stepped down. Do we know if she has violated any NAACP policies?
Certainly, it appears that she may have made this decision to step down in part by being urged by the national office. She does say she's in the statement. She does say she's always deferred to the national office of the NAACP, and today she said that. But what she said is she would continue to fight for social justice issues in spite of her resignation.
And John, in her statement that is on the Facebook page of the Spokane chapter of the NAACP, she says the dialogue has unexpectedly shifted internationally. It's my personal identity in the context of defining race and ethnicity. Does she still have the support of the people in that organization and perhaps in the community?
Certainly, many people here that we spoke to the last day or two have said that she worked hard for the NAACP, that she always was dedicated to social justice, that she certainly knew her black history, and what they saw was the problem here was an issue of integrity. They say they need all the help they can get to solve these problems, but you need somebody to be honest about who they are. So one woman who was gathering signatures on a petition to ask her to step down, which has now happened, said, we will support her, but she needs to be honest about things, and seems to be now moving in that direction, although this statement doesn't in any way explain what she has been doing. It does refer briefly to family issues, but it doesn't explain anything beyond that statement that you just read, that her personal identity in the context of defining race and ethnicity. She certainly identified as black, but as we know now, she is not.
So, and speaking of honesty, John, what are the police saying in terms of there have been reports that she may have also faked hate crimes?
Whether or not she faked hate crimes, we don't know. She did certainly file complaints. What the police have said is that they have now suspended investigation into all of those cases that she's involved in. We're trying to get an interview with the police today to see if they are going to take any further action, but for now what the police say is they have simply suspended investigation into issues that she brought to their attention.
And John, we haven't seen her other than those interviews that she's done with some local media. She was expected to speak at a meeting of the NAACP Spokane this afternoon. She tried to reschedule that. There was some controversy from members of the NAACP saying she didn't have the authority to do that. So are we expecting that they will still hold that meeting?
Certainly there were plans by members of the NAACP to gather at the headquarters today. They said they would have a meeting, whether it was inside or outside, whether official or not. I suspect now that with this resignation that there will be a meeting of some kind, probably inside. Whether or not Rachel Dolezal will show up at that, that's what we have to wait and see. But certainly, she canceled the meeting apparently at the instruction of the national office, she said in a statement last night.
All right. Again, Rachel Dolezal stepping down as president of the Spokane chapter of the NAACP. John Blackstone joining us from Spokane with a little insight there. Thanks so much.